Inbound Supply Training. Welcome to Standard Operation Procedure Training. Today, we'll be going over the Inbound Supply SOP. Inbound supply is commonly referred to as product receiving. The purpose of this SOP is to ensure that every product that comes through our doors meets our standards for security, food safety, and quality. We'll cover what we look for when inspecting each shipment and how to handle any issues that might come up with products or security concerns. The goal? To protect the quality of the food we deliver by ensuring the first line of defense in identifying non-conforming product or security risks. So, let's dive into the key areas of the SOP and get everyone on the same page about what to do and why each step matters. First, definitions. To start, let's go over a few terms that will come up during our training. Shipper's manifest. Think of the manifest as the ID card for each shipment. It's a legal record that lists everything in the shipment, where it started and where it's headed. We use this to verify that what we received matches what was ordered. Non-conforming product. This refers to any item that doesn't meet our safety or quality standards. It could be damaged, expired, or just not up to our specifications. When this happens, we'll take steps to handle it appropriately. Finally, let's talk about approved vendors. Many loads are received daily into the distribution center from many different vendors. All vendors in our distribution system require pre-approval. Never accept a load from a non-approved vendor, even if you may have previously used them. Second, process description. The Inbound Supply SOP is all about checking for security and quality issues as products arrive. These checks are recorded on the record of receipt, which includes details like the date, supplier name, seal number, transport container inspection, driver identification, and even the product's visual condition and temperature. This information confirms that each item was inspected properly before it entered our warehouse. Third, manifest review. When a shipment arrives, it's accompanied by the shipper's manifest. This document is crucial for confirming the shipment's contents. Here's how we handle it. Driver verification. First, you will verify the driver's identity by checking the driver's photo ID. It's a basic security step to ensure we're working with verified personnel. PO and manifest check compare the purchase order with the manifest. Since the load was pre-scheduled, these numbers were assigned in advance. If they match, ask the driver to prepare the load for inspection. If there's any discrepancy with the numbers or the scheduled time of delivery, notify your supervisor before moving on to the trailer seal inspection. Load seal verification. The seal on the trailer or transport container must be intact. An open seal or one that appears to have been broke is unacceptable. Each seal is given a unique number. With the transport driver, compare and match the seal number on the manifest. An intact and matching seal confirms the load was not tampered with or adulterated during transit. If the seal is not intact or the number doesn't match, notify your supervisor since immediate action is needed, including notifying the customer for resolution. When the seal inspection and verifications are complete, you can assign the trailer a dock location and the transport driver can remove the seal. From here, you will perform your company's applicable dock safety practices. Fourth, container inspection. Once the manifest checks out, the driver opens the container, and it's time for us to inspect it. The inspection requires good concentration and sharp senses of sight and smell. Here's what to look for. Structure. You should confirm the exterior and interior of the trailer is structurally sound. Any dents, holes, breaks, or other signs of structural damage need to be flagged. Structural issues can comprise temperature loads or provide potential harborage of pests. We also want to observe the trailer's inside lighting. Look for broken lights and confirm the trailer lights are properly shielded. Broken glass and/or plastics can make products vulnerable to the introduction of foreign materials. Cleanliness. The inside should be sanitary with no foreign materials, such as glass, grease, or any suspicious residues. Evidence of stains or residues can be an indication of infestation, spoilage, or product spills. Odor. Any unusual smells should be noted and will stop the process if there are signs of contamination. Trailer or transport container condition should be recorded to the record of receipt. Any load having suspected infestation will be thoroughly inspected. This includes scanning over product using a black light. Following the black light. Good distribution policy. Black light inspections are performed by the receiving employee along with their supervisor. The black light is slowly and deliberately scanned over the suspected surface. The ultraviolet light emitted from the black light enables good visual detection of infestation, such as rodent droppings or urine. If the load fails, the visual inspection and/or contamination is confirmed, the trailer will be reloaded. The details of the inspection are recorded on the corrective action report and are reported to the customer for final disposition. Fifth, product inspection. During the unloading process, we do a visual inspection of each product for quality. Here you are looking for crushing, leaking, wet, or other apparent damage or temperature abuse like thawing and refreezing. You will also be verifying the product has sufficient shelf life. Special attention goes to items sensitive to temperature. Temperature control. If we're dealing with products that need cold storage, like frozen dairy or produce, we'll closely monitor and record temperatures from the front, middle, and back of the container. Products are moved directly to their designated storage to maintain proper temperature. Specific temperature guidelines are provided for by our customer. You should reference those guidelines during the product inspection. Check with your supervisor for this reference. Temperature probes should be inserted tightly between inner packs inside the sample case. The probe will stabilize and a reading can be taken to determine the product's temperature. Precautions will be used to ensure the probe is properly sanitized and foreign material controls are applied. Guidance for foreign material control can be found in the Personnel Hygiene GDP. Product integrity and temperature recording are documented on the record of receipt. Any issues found here are recorded on the non-conformance report and reported to the customer for further action. Sixth, responsibilities. Now let's cover who does what. Receiving employees. Your job is to carefully follow each SOP step and report any issues you find with the product or transport container to your supervisor. All inspections must be well documented on the record of receipt. Entries include dates, temperatures, product counts, and inspection findings. Remember, these documents are archived and used to confirm the product inspection process. The information must be entered accurately and completely. Receiving supervisors provide oversight and takes action if a problem is reported, including contacting the customer if a product doesn't meet standards. Supervisors will also notify suppliers of any security breaches, foreign material identified, or unprotected glass on trailer. This would include photographs or, when practical, samples of the material found. Lastly, supervisors inform delivery drivers of the final disposition of unacceptable products and provide them the applicable documentation. Quality Lead, PCQI. The Quality Lead is here to offer guidance and conduct internal audits on our receiving processes, ensuring that our standards stay high. Quality Leads will also ensure that employee training is up to date and will update standards appropriately and confirm processes like instrument calibration and manifest reviews are practiced. Keep in mind, although you may not have direct responsibility in one or more of the inbound supply steps, it's everyone's job to be observant and vigilant when it comes to protecting the security and quality of the products we handle and deliver to customers. Never take for granted that an irregularity you may observe has already been handled. It's important to report it immediately. Conclusion. That wraps up our overview of the inbound supply SOP. By following these steps, we ensure that our warehouse runs smoothly, products remain safe and high quality, and we meet our responsibility to customers and the community. The information we covered is essential for you to perform your job properly. SOPs are readily available, and you should refer to them if you have questions about their application. Thanks for your attention. If you have questions regarding this training, please contact your training supervisor or manager.